So I can honestly start off my story with my grandma. She was probably one of the most positive, influential leaders of my life. I remember each week she would take me to church, and afterwards we would go have lunch together. And so that was just really good quality time with someone who would share stories about her. She would teach me things, but honestly, what I think she did the most is get me plugged into a great group of friends and positive influences. Not only did my grandma influence me, but my friend group at church was a really great group of people to surround myself with. And then I grew up into the youth group, and my youth pastors became some of the most influential leaders in my life, telling me lots of great things and influencing me in incredible ways. I am who I am today, hugely in part because of what all of these people did. I did grow up in a really good home. My parents really truly cared, but one of the things that was tough was that we were unsupervised a lot, and so there's stuff that happened in our home that probably shouldn't have happened. And I honestly don't know how I am who I am today if it wasn't for the positive influences. A lot of people that have went through circumstances that I went through have a lot of baggage that I honestly can say I don't have. And I really credit it to those positive influences in my life. If I didn't have them, and so many of them surrounding me with the right things to say and the right words of wisdom, I seriously would be a whole different person. So there is a pretty glaring statistic that says 1 in 3 kids grow up without a mentor. And honestly, that really breaks my heart. I think of my own life. I had my grandma, I had my children's pastor, my youth pastor, I had a volleyball coach, I had a teacher. So many people that made me who I am today. And I'm so thankful for their influence that they had on my life. And then I think 1 in 3 don't get that opportunity. And that really breaks my heart. So Kinship is a mentoring program here in Wahpeton and Breckenridge and the surrounding communities. We as an organization work to make matches between at-risk kids, the kids that could use that extra positive influence in their life, and then kind and caring adults here in our community that are willing and able to give part of their time to invest in these kids. And together, those matches are really making a difference and driving a transformation in this community. And so I love Kinship, I love what it does, and I really do think that it's going to transform, not just make a difference, but it's going to transform this community. So I've lived in Wahpeton for 5 years, and I can tell you that this community has some of the world's greatest people in this community. The people here are so loving and so caring. You've got a school counselor that has a phenomenal mentoring program going for the kids that need a little bit of help just through the lunch break. There's another person that does Christmas trees. They get them donated to families that might not have an opportunity to celebrate Christmas. Don't even get me started on what our mentors are doing with their mentees. I could tell you story after story. But what I do know about this community is that it really cares about its kids. The people here, they really want to see our children not just survive, but thrive. And I think when we take the time to invest in our kids, we're really taking the time to invest in Wahpeton and Breckenridge's and the surrounding community's future. The kids are our future, and if we want to transform our community, it's going to be through impacting our kids. So I really want to challenge you today. If you're thinking about getting involved, don't wait, just do it. You have no idea what kind of an impact you'll make on a child's life, and in turn on the community's future, because the children are our future, really, they are. So I encourage you, get plugged in, get involved, be a mentor, donate, give, really support our cause, because it's a good one.